Hi, my name is Annika Belisle. I'm the head of communications of the German Pavilion, and I would like to welcome you to our campus, Germany. So Germany is a country at the heart of Europe. We are surrounded by numerous European countries, and the Pavilion is based on the idea of a university. That means that both in the architecture as well as in the exhibition, we are following this path of university curriculums. So you can enroll yourself at this university, you have fun with others, you meet new people, and of course, that's the most important thing, you learn a lot about sustainability, namely, because we are in the sustainability district here, so all the things that we showcase focus about sustainability in Germany. We have different kinds of exhibits, but all of them have one thing in common. They are all interactive. That means that people can either play with them, they can move things around, they need to find solutions together with others, because that's ultimately what we want. We want people to come together here, to meet new people and to also have new experiences, and then hopefully take these ideas home and develop them further, because the ultimate goal of any expo is, to create a better future, and that's what our pavilion is trying to contribute to. So this one is our pavilion mascot. He is called Globy, so he is an actual person and he can be found anywhere in the pavilion. His main function is to show children where the children exhibits are. So the stage area is for our cultural program. All day long we have different kinds of acts like music, dance, we also have sports and gaming. So whenever you are here and you don't want to go to the exhibition, you can simply come in by the side and then have fun on stage. So this is the area where we have most plants in our pavilions. We have actual plants, we have moss on the walls, and we have this one nature tree in the pavilion, I think, which is quite special. The tree is an actual oak tree from Germany. The tree was taken down and then dried, so it doesn't go bad inside here. The leaves are fake because they would fall down like in autumn, but the tree as such is an actual tree from Germany. So the pavilion that we have here is divided into 3 subtopics. So the first area that we have is the energy area. It focuses on how we can produce and store energy in a sustainable way. Then we have the future of the city lab, where we look into how people will live in the cities in the future, because we know that more and more people are moving to cities, so there's less space and there's more resource consumption. We need to find solutions for that as well, and we try to give some ideas here. And then the last area is the one that we are in right now. It's the biodiversity area. And here we look into the beauty of nature on the one hand, but also into how we can improve the protection of nature and also how we can improve farming, going back to the resource problem. We need to be able to have sufficient food in a natural and a good way for everyone. The designers of the exhibition have decided to divide the pavilion into various topics, but they also have some show elements. So the first element that you have is an introduction area where we learn about the Anthropocene, so the era of humankind, because that's what we're in right now. Afterwards, you go into a huge ball pit where you have 100,000 yellow balls. Each one of them represents one sustainability idea from Germany. You can play with the balls, but you can also use these balls to learn about sustainability through a screen reader. Enter the balls and watch a video about sustainability. Then you go through 3 different areas. You always have a closed space, a lab, and an open space, a terrace. And then at the very end, we have our main show, the final show, where you get to sit down on swings and experience that if you do something together with others, you can actually make a difference.
Our planet is in constant motion. It is constantly changing. During your journey through the campus, you all voted for sustainability, responsibility.
You all have voted for a world worth living in.
And still, sometimes we feel powerless. And you're right. It's hard to change the world alone.
But we don't have to. Let's try a little experiment. As we think the same way, we can move the same way.
Look, you're not stuck any longer. Let's move together and inspire the people around us. to move as well.
Move towards your beliefs to reach a better future.
So in this area, you see we have quite a few plants. We've brought them here to show that nature is beautiful and it's worth protecting. We have lots over here, and then on the walls, we have brought some actual moss. People keep asking me, is this real? And yes, it is real. This is a so-called eco-unit. This is used by scientists who want to do research on soil, on plants, and on minor microanimals in the soil. And in order to do so, they would usually go into certain areas and research. And the eco-unit, for the first time ever, allows scientists to do the same research, but in the laboratory. So they can create certain environmental conditions, be it air pressure, humidity, soil structure, from any place in the world. Say they want to do research on Canada, so they can recreate the conditions and do research here in the laboratory. The Expo theme is Connecting Minds, Creating the Future, and we try to give our little contribution to this topic. So with all the interactivities that we have here, and also with the cultural program where we invite people to come here and dance with us or sing with us, we try to really connect minds beyond language barriers and beyond cultural barriers. We have a smart system that guides you through the pavilion, and every exhibit interacts with you in your own language. So you can even interact with people who don't speak the same language because the technology helps you do it. So that's how we try to connect minds and make them create the future by seeing new ideas and solutions that they might adapt or even further develop in their own countries once Expo ended.